I thought my boyfriend was just health conscious until I discovered his secret spreadsheet tracking everything I consumed for 6 months. What I found in that document made me question everything I thought I knew about love. My name is Sarah, and 2 years ago, I met Marcus at a CrossFit gym in Portland. He was everything I thought I wanted: 6'2", perfectly sculpted abs, and obsessed with clean eating. When he started giving me nutrition advice 3 months into our relationship, I was flattered. Finally, a guy who cared about my health, right? "Babe, have you considered tracking your macros?" he'd say, sliding a protein shake across the kitchen counter. "I just want you to feel your best." At first, it felt caring. He'd meal prep for both of us, suggest we skip the pizza nights with friends, replace my favorite ice cream with some organic coconut nonsense that tasted like cardboard. But then the comments started getting more specific. "You know, you'd look incredible if you lost just 10 more pounds." Or my personal favorite, "I love how dedicated you're getting to this lifestyle. It's so attractive when a woman takes care of herself." The way he said woman always made my skin crawl, but I pushed that feeling down. 6 months in, Marcus suggested I download MyFitnessPal. "Just so we can sync our goals," he explained, that charming smile never wavering. "Couples who get healthy together, stay together." I downloaded it that night, thinking this was just another step in our fitness journey together. But here's what I didn't know: Marcus wasn't just encouraging my healthy lifestyle. He was documenting every single bite I took. Every workout I missed. Every pound I gained or lost. Every time I wore a particular outfit. He was building a database of my existence, and I was completely oblivious. The control started small. "Hey babe, I noticed you logged a bagel this morning. Want to try overnight oats instead?" Then it escalated. He'd check my food diary every evening like he was grading homework. If I went over my calorie limit, he'd get this disappointed look and suggest we do an extra 30 minutes of cardio the next day. Restaurants became minefields. "Are you sure you want the pasta? You've been doing so well this week." Friends started noticing too. My best friend Jessica pulled me aside at her birthday party in March and asked if I was okay. "You seem stressed about food lately," she said. "It's not like you." But I defended him. "Marcus just cares about our health. He's helping me become the best version of myself." God, even saying those words now makes me nauseous. The breaking point came on a rainy Tuesday in April. Marcus had left his laptop open on our kitchen table, something he never did. His precious MacBook was always password protected, always closed, always out of reach. But there it was, displaying what looked like a complex spreadsheet. Curiosity killed the cat, right? I glanced over, expecting to see work stuff or maybe his own fitness tracking. Instead, I saw my name at the top of the document. Sarah, Health and Appearance Monitoring. My blood ran cold. This wasn't just calorie counting. This was a forensic analysis of my existence. Column A, date. Column B, weight, he'd been guessing when I wouldn't tell him. Column C, food consumed. Column D, exercise completed. But then it got worse. Column E, appearance notes. Column F, mood correlation. Column G, compliance level. I scrolled down, my hands shaking. January 15th, Sarah ate 1,847 calories. Face looks puffy. Suggested reducing sodium. Compliance, 7 out of 10. January 22nd, Sarah skipped gym. Stomach area more pronounced in black dress. Need to address emotional eating triggers. Compliance, 4 out of 10. But the worst was February 14th, Valentine's Day. Sarah consumed approximately 2,400 calories at dinner despite prior discussion about portion control. Cellulite more visible in red dress. Physical attraction decreasing. Need to implement stricter monitoring. Compliance, 2 out of 10. I felt like I was going to vomit. This man I loved, this man I lived with, had been treating me like a science experiment for months. Every kiss, every compliment, every moment of intimacy, it was all conditional on my compliance with his twisted tracking system. Then I found the projections tab. He had created graphs showing my optimal weight trajectory and aesthetic improvement timeline. There were before and after photos he'd taken of me without my knowledge. Photos of me sleeping, getting dressed, eating lunch. I was living with a stranger who saw me as a project to be perfected. I heard his car in the driveway. Panic shot through me as I quickly closed the laptop, but I couldn't unsee what I'd discovered. Marcus walked in with his usual bright smile and protein smoothie. "Hey beautiful, how was your day?" he asked, kissing my forehead. The same forehead he'd described as slightly bloated in his spreadsheet just 2 days earlier. "Fine," I managed to say, my voice sounding foreign to my own ears. That night, I lay awake planning my escape. Because that's what it was, an escape. Not a breakup, not a relationship ending. An escape from someone who had turned love into surveillance. The next morning, while Marcus was at his CrossFit class, I called in sick to work and started packing. But I was smart about it. I took photos of his spreadsheet with my phone first. Evidence. Then I packed only essentials, documents, some clothes, my laptop. Everything else could be replaced. Jessica picked me up at 10:47 a.m. As we drove away from that apartment, I felt like I could breathe for the first time in months. But Marcus wasn't going to let me go quietly. The text started immediately. "Where are you? Why aren't you answering?" Then came the calls. 17 missed calls in 2 hours. Then the manipulation. "Sarah, I'm worried about you. This isn't like you to just disappear. I love you. Come home so we can talk." But I knew better now. This wasn't love. Love doesn't create spreadsheets to monitor your partner's body. Love doesn't calculate compliance scores for eating a slice of birthday cake. Love doesn't take secret photos to document your progress. 2 weeks later, safely established in Jessica's spare room, I sent Marcus one final text: "I found your spreadsheet. Don't contact me again." Then I blocked his number, blocked him on all social media, and started the process of rebuilding myself. The hardest part wasn't leaving him. It was learning to eat without fear again. Learning to look in mirrors without hearing his voice rating my appearance. Learning that my worth wasn't measured in calories consumed or pounds lost or compliance scores in someone else's twisted database. It took months of therapy to understand that what Marcus did was emotional abuse disguised as health consciousness. Dr. Martinez helped me see that his behavior was about control, not care. "Love doesn't come with conditions and spreadsheets," she told me. "Love accepts you as you are while supporting who you're becoming." Today, 18 months later, I'm in a completely different place. I eat intuitively. I exercise because it feels good, not because someone is monitoring my compliance. I'm dating someone new, Alex, who has never once commented on my food choices or suggested I track anything other than my happiness. And Marcus? Last I heard through mutual friends, he was doing the same thing to someone new. Some poor girl named Rachel who thinks she's found a health-conscious boyfriend who just wants her to be her best self. If you're watching this and something feels familiar, trust that instinct. Love shouldn't feel like surveillance. Your partner shouldn't be documenting your compliance with their vision of who you should be. You are not a project to be perfected or a problem to be solved. You deserve someone who loves your Tuesday morning bedhead and your decision to have pizza for breakfast. Someone who celebrates your body for what it does, not judges it for what it looks like. Someone who would never, ever create a spreadsheet to track your worth. If my story resonates with you, please share it. And remember, the exit door is always there, even when they've convinced you it's not. Trust me, life on the other side is so much sweeter than any compliance score could ever measure.